It's me, Roger. I'm back again to make a little video where I reveal all my little secrets to you. Do you have clean hands? Are you subscribed? Then let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Hello dear friends, today I'm going to show you how I make jam with prunes, but a jam with less than 30% sugar, which is already much better for your health and really brings out the flavor of the fruit. And that's exactly what we want in a jam. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go, I'll show you how it's done. For this recipe, of course, I'll need prunes. Fresh prunes are better, but if you have frozen ones, that's fine too. Sugar, a lemon, a little bit of agar-agar, and a little bit of jam gelling agent. To start, I'm going to pit my prunes. I do this with all my prunes, making sure each one is prepared in the same way. Now that I have all my prunes gathered together, I'm ready to move on to the next step. I'm going to cut each prune several times, carefully slicing them into smaller pieces like this. Cutting the prunes into these small, even pieces makes them easier to use in recipes or to enjoy as a snack, and ensures that every piece is just the right size. Because I'm not going to cook this jam for long, since I want to keep the fruit flavor. So I need small pieces, which I'll of course put in a saucepan. I do this with all my prunes. Now that I've finished cutting my prunes, I'm going to add my sugar, which I've mixed with the agar-agar and pectin so that there are no lumps. Now I'm going to mix all of this well, gently. It really needs to be well mixed. On top of that, I'm going to carefully add my lemon juice and once again mix everything together very well. Now that it's well mixed, I'm going to cover it and let it rest for a few hours. This resting period is important because it allows the flavors to blend and the ingredients to come together more fully. Ideally, you do this in the evening, perhaps after dinner or before going to bed, so the mixture can sit undisturbed overnight. By the time you wake up in the morning, the jam will have had plenty of time to rest and will be ready for the next stage. We'll meet up later to continue the process. I waited all night, so here we are the next day, ready to move on to the next part of making our homemade jam. So you can see that it has marinated really well. It even gave me a lot of juice. Now I'm going to start cooking all of this right now. We'll meet again when it's boiling, just as we planned. And there you go, now it's boiling. So I'm going to lower the heat just a little bit and let it simmer gently for a while. In 10 minutes, I take my sand timer, which is my hourglass, and I turn it over. That way I have exactly 10 good minutes. We'll meet again. I'll let this simmer for 10 minutes and we'll meet again in 10 minutes. And there you go. It's been simmering for 10 minutes. I turn off the heat and now I can put this into jars. Before doing that, I've made sure to sterilize some jars, which is an important step to keep everything clean and safe. I'm going to fill the jars with the mixture, being careful not to spill and leaving a little space at the top of each jar. There, just like that, I gently fill each jar, making sure they are filled evenly and ready to be sealed. Once it's filled, of course, I close it just to make sure nothing spills out. It's hot. And I gently turn it upside down. I'm going to set this aside for a moment and then I keep going until I have carefully put all of my delicious homemade jam into each of the clean glass jars, making sure every bit is transferred. I won't be done. See you in the recipe. Looking forward to it. 750 grams of prunes, which are dried plums, 250 grams of sugar, 1 whole lemon, 15 grams of jam gelling agent, pectin, and 4 grams of agar-agar. And here is the final result. With the recipe I gave you, I ended up with 4 nice jars. And now all that's left is to carefully label them and eat them whenever I want. I really encourage you to do the same because it's absolutely not difficult at all. There's a surprisingly small amount of sugar compared to regular jam, and you can really taste the fresh fruit. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Now you know how to do it. Go ahead, give it a try. It's not hard. And I'll see you soon for another video. Goodbye. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos, and thank you for leaving a comment.